Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Thursday, March 16th, 2023, Throne Thursday. Today we're pulling from the Game of Thrones Tarot cards. So this is a more serious spread. They are talking about someone that has lung cancer. This came to me really early in the morning. I don't know. I'm feeling male energy as I do this spread. So things have changed since I've done this card, but they were saying last night 2 to 3 years. But then, as I'm doing this, there more messages are coming in. They're saying the top right lung is dead. So it's black. So it looks like we're cutting that off, or they're suggesting because they don't want to metastasize. So it doesn't take them quicker. But this is just a guesstimate. This is what they're forecasting. This is not what is certain. I feel like by cutting it out and cartilizing it, that scar tissue, as you breathe and try to recover, is what's going to give you more pain. So I feel like you have discomfort now. You may end up on inhalers, is what they're showing. But they're showing that with the burnt tissue there, it's charred. It's like that's what's going to give you more discomfort than anything. So maybe their suggestion is, not do it, because it's just like either way, that will buy you maybe for 5 years, but you're going to be in such agonizing pain. Is it really worth it? So that is just a channel message, and it's very potent. It's just like more and more information's coming forward. So we have the Hermit. The Hermit is a time of isolation, pulling back. I feel like this will give you more insight, because we do have the Crow here. Let me just cover the lamp here. We have the Crow here, bringing in the light. And I feel like this is universe. I feel especially with the full moon. So maybe this may come to light in the full moon of April. And in this time, I feel like they're saying, like with the light of the moon, I feel like things are just being more divulged. I feel like this person knew something was off, but they neglected their health because of fear. Nobody wants to go to the hospital because this is their biggest fear come true, that they get such a dire diagnosis. But it's like if they hadn't acted sooner, it wouldn't have got like this. I feel like their lungs are scarred. I feel like there's when they take the imaging, there's going to be like specks all around from damage. So I feel like, if we had, conditioned our lungs is what they're saying. So I don't know if there's a pill that conditions the lungs that they're supposed to take, but because of the lack of treatment and the lack of taking care of oneself, this is what it's led to, unfortunately. We have Temperance here, so when you listen to the definition, you're going to take a step back, and I feel like from your career, so it looks like you'll be taking time off of work to help assist, and you'll be doing a lot of research and everything. Great absolute, but the thing is, they're like, one of the potent messages they said is like, you're not Walter White. You don't have, where his friend was rich friends to pay for the treatment. They did offer, but at the same time, it's like what he did. You know what I mean? You're not going to recover from this. And I hate to be so blunt, but I'm not the type of person that sugarcoats things. Oh, everything will be fine. No, you don't have millions and millions of dollars. That's what it costs. People have lost their homes. I saw one family, they lost everything and ended up in a homeless shelter to save their father's life. And he's upset about it because his family lost everything. And if it wasn't for him, they would still have all those things. But it's like, they were saying, what was it, literally yesterday? It's like, money comes and goes, but family lasts forever. In this scenario, this person isn't going to last. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you shouldn't do everything possible. I'm just saying, like, don't buy into all the hoopla of going to Israel. They're showing Israel. Israel is the forefront of cancer treatment. The thing is, you don't have the millions of dollars to do so. You know what I mean? Even with radiation, they're saying it's going to be very painful. They're saying the body is very weak. It's just the condition that you're starting with is not the best. You know what I mean? So it's like, dire. And I feel like with Temperance, it's going with the flow of things. You're going to have to let this person speak. You're going to have to honor this person's wishes. because it's not about us. Even though like we want to fix things, we're fixers, but you're going to have to listen to them because they know what they're feeling. You know, they're saying that this person needs their mommy. So it could be a mama's boy, which I know a lot of times that's a disparaging remark. But you know what? A mama's boy is very respectful. You know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, too much time has passed is what they're saying. Too much time has gone on. Too much time has passed. So it's, you know what I mean? They're showing smoking. They're showing, what is it called? Geez, I haven't smoked in so long. The red pack of cigarettes. I used to smoke them. It's been years since I smoked. But that's what they're showing. I don't remember the name of it, honestly. But, you know, by the full moon, I guess this is what's going to be divulged. Someone's rushing in here. Page of Swords. Someone's rushing in here for the wrong reasons. You know, they want to be in charge. They're going to do everything. Like, they think they're a doctor. It's like, you know what? You need to calm down. You let the doctors do what they need to do. This person is only rushing in because they think they're going to get some sort of material gain from this. There's nothing to gain from here. You know? It's like, if there's anything, it'll go towards cancer treatment, and there's nothing here. Page of Swords. I'm getting a lot of truth here. You know? This is a very potent reading, but they're saying with the 4 coins, it's like you have nothing to fear at all. You know, I feel like Temperance and the 4 coins is more about you. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, just, it's like, I feel like they're encouraging you how to behave and act in this situation. Because, you know, it's not about you. Whatever this person chooses to do, we have to respect it. It's their life. So with the Hermit, solitude, spirituality, truth, reflection, wisdom, self-healing, journeys. So stands for oneness, intensity, realizations. The Hermit signifies contemplation and learning. You may incubate new ideas and approaches. So learning. We're getting a lot of that with the Hermit and Temperance. Spending time reading, researching, journaling, is simply contemplating where you are in life. This card also invites you to take your time making decisions. Exactly. And generally going slow. In relationships, the Hermit shows time apart or solitude after a breakup. Giving or receiving mentoring. So I feel like, you know, doing research, but like, and I'm not saying don't do these things. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like if this person is like, yes, I want, you know, this treatment, but like they were showing, like everybody will be treated because, you know, there's not a lot of money here. It's like everybody will sit there and get the same umbrella treatment. You will get the same generic treatment. They will pump you through chemo. They'll give you radiation, and then that's it. You know, but I feel like because you are so, like they said, like Walter White had stage 4, I'm wondering if that's what it is. But they're showing the top of the lung, of the right. They're not showing anything else. I feel like there's scar tissue in the lungs, but I just feel like, unfortunately, it's just, you know, they're not healthy lungs. The lungs are gray. They're not, you know, they're dying essentially, you know. They're not pumping enough oxygen throughout the whole body, you know? So balance, adjustments, resources, guidance, choices, moderation, reconciliation. So you may end up on, not you, but this person may end up on an oxygen take. Reduces to 5. So major change and transformation. We'll be going through a lot of this. The number of tests, adjustments, and choices. I felt like last week was a bloody test. You may be managing a huge workload, balancing budgets, or negotiating with demanding people. Carefully assess your priorities, and you will get balance right. Give others what they need in reasonable measure, but conserve your energy too. Make time to schedule and plan. And care for your own needs. Overall, the card asks you to readdress whatever is out of kilter. Connected with guides and angels. Definitely, I've been connecting with them a lot, and I'm like, can you please be with this certain person? I don't know if it's them or if this is someone else, you know, but I definitely am getting male energy. Intuition, unconscious, mastery, deception, uncertainty, dreams, and decision. So this is with the moon. Reduces to 9. So we're in this, you know, void of course, where it's like, get up, repeat. before things get wrapped up and we start with the Fool. Tensions and realizations. You may feel confused, disappointed, or disillusioned. Emotions run high. You see a sense of need of decision, which feels like a great risk. Vulnerable as you are, ask your intuition to guide you forward and discern what is a real option and what may be fantasy. And I feel like that's in this case. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what they're saying. You're not Walter White. You don't have billions of dollars or millions of dollars at your disposal for these high-end treatments. When you do this, you may discover your true path and the work you are meant to do. Dreams, philosophy. Unfortunately, a lot of times out of heartache, out of trauma, we actually ascend. We actually get awakened, and it's horrible. But that's the truth of the matter. Drama, stress, conflict, change. This is with the Nine of Swords. This is Ramsay. So if you watch Game of Thrones, you know he's a real C word. You know what I mean? So it's just like, keep that in mind with this person. They're a manipulator. They're not there for the right reason. I don't know where they think there's this big treasure trove of treasures. Oh, I'm going to gain something. Look, you're not gaining anything out of this. Either you're here for the right reasons of love and support. Otherwise, shut the F up. As an individual, this knight is charging ahead, is bold and determined. He also is charismatic, but lacks finesse. Applied to a situation, he stands for situations, sudden drama, conflict, and often reveals relationship stress, family discord, and other personal challenges to be overcome. And I feel like that's the thing. It's like, that's the last thing we need, is all this hoopla, all of this this crazy energy being around us right now. Either support who this person is or bugger off. Page of Swords. News, contracts, vigilance. As a person, the page is a young individual, male or female, who is witty, clever, and contrary. Applied to a situation, he represents vigilance. He may have contracts or documents to arrange or sign for property, travel, finances, or other arrangements. So the message is pay attention to details and listen carefully to advice from trusted sources. And I feel like the trusted source will be the hospital. I feel like, you're signing certain things, but it's just like I said, there's nothing to be had here. There's no financial gain here. They may ask you to take out loans and put up certain things like if you put up your house and then, but the thing is, like, I'm just being honest here. People come to me for honesty. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. And, honestly, this person's going to pass away anyway. Yes, we could try every treatment, prayer, everything like that. But this, they're saying best case scenario is 5 years. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is, if you sit there and cut out the top right of the lung, you know what I mean? And they burn it. It's just like, it's like charcoal. You know what I mean? And you're trying to breathe and your lungs are not used to having this hard substance on it. And it's hard to breathe. So improvement, money, security, materialism. This is with the Four of Coins. Hard work brings benefits. You feel satisfied with what you have. You may gain permanent employment, invest in a new home or business, or otherwise find financial security. There's an alternative meaning to this card, however, which is an unproductive, materialistic attitude. Value what you have, but don't cling to the coin. It's like, I feel like, are you there for the right reasons? You know what I mean? We all have to work. Unfortunately, we were in this situation before, and I'm like, they were kind of upset that I wasn't there. And I'm like, listen, if I don't work, we don't have a roof over our head. That's just the reality of the situation. They're not going to give me leave or anything like that. I'll go on leave. I ain't going to get anything. So sometimes that's the reality of this earth, You're not there to do the work. They'll find someone else to do it. Even if it takes them to hire 6 people to do your job, they don't care. They rather pay 6 employees than put up with one person's nonsense. That's just the reality of the situation. They are not empathetic. Even though they say they love you and support you, tell us this, that, they will use it against you. That'll be another reason to shuffle you out the door. I know this was more on the serious point. I pray to Yahweh and Yeshua this is not affecting anyone, but this is affecting someone, and I'm sorry to say that, but these, I'm not even kidding you, I was shuffling, these cards literally leapt out of the deck into the air and fell on the ground, like high up in the air. I couldn't believe it, and this message came to me. I don't know if this is for someone I read for last night, so it's just, we'll see how this plays out, but I feel like by the full moon you will know. If this message is for your family, I feel like you'll know by then. All you can do is love and support each other. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Thursday, March 16th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.